Gary Lineker appears to have broken BBC guidelines, again arguably, after wearing his own range of Next menswear during coverage of England's Euro 2024 opener against Serbia.
Well, Gary was wearing a light green T-shirt in the build-up to England's match against Serbia before putting on a sage jacket later in the night.
The BBC guidelines read, presenters or other individuals must not appear on air wearing clothing or using products or services which they have agreed/been contracted to promote, advertise or endorse, or in which they have a specific financial interest.
Well, goodness me, it does seem that in a strict reading of those rules, it would seem that Mr. Lineker has a financial interest in the clothes in which he was wearing. But it could have been an innocent and honest mistake.
Well, he was wearing the green shirt and jacket combo. The Daily Mail says he was being modelled by Mr. Lineker. This is on Next's online store, and they retail at £16 and £55 for the combo that he was wearing.
Well,
but you know, Gary Lineker, he likes to stretch the rules, doesn't he? Particularly when it comes to the rules around talking about politics or showing political bias on air at the BBC. Now he's wearing his own range.
Well, could it be that it's just the clothes he had in the morning, just didn't really think, threw them on, went off casually to his job talking about football? I mean, is that a reasonable path?
Well, he's previously told OK Magazine, I've always got my own clothes and I've always dressed myself on television. There's no wardrobe budget at BBC Sport, so we all dress ourselves.
Oh,
so there we go.
I'm so sorry.
Benefit of the doubt for Gary?
There's no wardrobe
There's
budget.
no wardrobe.
That is so... do you know what? I was a little bit sceptical, but now I know that he has to pay for his own clothes out of his own salary. I am... Honestly, my heart bleeds. It really, really does. I'm so sorry to have ever even thought about questioning the issue here, the story here. My goodness. I think perhaps we could all form perhaps a collection for Gary Lineker to buy some clothes for himself. Clearly, there's no wardrobe department. I mean, goodness me, he has to rely on the charity of shops.
Well, you know, there are fewer people signing up for the BBC licence fee, aren't there? So they've got to make these cuts.
Yeah,
I don't know if the BBC used to have a wardrobe budget for BBC Sport presenters.
The poor guy's only on £1.3 million a year. I mean, how does he get by?
Only?
Yeah.
1.3 million.
I think it's 1.3 million. It might be 1.2, but I mean, what's it to Gary?